Hello, everybody. My name is Rick McCutcheon. I'm a Dynamics 365 Business Applications MVP, and I'm here today with Liz McGlennen, another Dynamics Business Applications MVP on Partner Talks. Liz, tell us who you are, what you do, and your history with this great product called Dynamics.
Awesome. Thanks, Rick. So happy to be here today. So I have been a BizApps MVP for about 1 year now. I'm hitting my 1 year mark. So very excited about that. I got started about 13 years ago. So my undergrad is in HR, never thought I wanted to be in tech. And I like to say I ended up being an accidental CRM admin. So landed a job in sales ops, learned CRM on-prem 4.0, did that for a few years, and then went to the partner space. So worked for a few different partners in a lot of different roles, trainer, sales, consulting, practice director, and then went independent a few years back and had time for some passion projects like starting Dynamics Hotdish podcast and nonprofits like TechFluent.
Okay, so let's talk about your podcast.
Yeah, sure. So Dynamics Hotdish, I have two co-hosts, Ashley and Allie. We release episodes on Dynamics and Power Platform and tech adjacent skills bi-weekly on all your favorite podcasting platforms. So check us out. We just hit 100 episodes a few weeks ago too. So we've been doing it for about 2.5 years, and that was a big milestone. We were really excited about that.
Okay, great. And a couple of weeks ago, we were in Charlotte at the North America Summit, which is the largest get together of the Dynamics ecosystem, customers, partners, and Microsoft for our platform. And you were there with some of your TechFluent graduates. So let's talk a little bit about Fluent.
Yeah, it was such an exciting week, and we were so happy to partner with Dynamics Communities, who provided scholarships for 13 of our recent graduates to go to the conference. So it was the first time TechFluent grads and volunteer staff has ever been able to gather in person. So it was just such a valuable experience in so many different ways, and a fun week, and just a lot of momentum was gained, and a few of them got job offers on site. So it was really exciting.
Okay, so you're the founder of TechFluent.
Yes. Yep.
Tell us what you put together.
Yeah, so TechFluent is a nonprofit that provides training and mentorship in career services to help people from underserved communities get into the biz app space. So we provide training on Dynamics and Power Platform, as well as soft skills, with the ultimate goal of helping our enrolled learners land jobs within the industry. We also provide equipment like laptops and computer accessories, monitors, but we help them get Microsoft certified, and we give them hands-on practice projects so they can ramp up their skills and, have more success in the job interview process.
So you're teaching, and we'll call them students, but most of them, they're adults. You're showing them, the roadmap for a career in dynamics. So tell us a little bit about the curriculum.
Yeah, so it's over 200 hours of virtual live custom training. So next year, we're planning on doing areas of specialty. So they'll have 1 month of overview training, and then they'll choose a specialty or a area to do a deep dive in. And so they'll have 2 months of training on either Power Platform, CE, FNO, BC, or BI, and they get one or two certifications that align with that area of focus.
Okay. And the instructors, who helps them with the courses?
So it's all volunteer led. I had over 100 volunteers globally help as trainers, mentors, and coaches last year. So all of our volunteers are up on our website. You'll see a lot of names, MVPs, MCTs, a lot of people that are well known in the industry helping. And so I think that's just something that's so amazing about our space, is that people are so willing to support and help out. I never have an issue finding enough volunteers for those roles, and I'm always just impressed by the dedication and quality that they bring to something that is volunteer. It's truly inspiring, and it does take a whole community. There's no way I could personally pull off 200 hours of training each year. And so it's definitely a community effort supporting the program.
So let's talk about this graduating class that you were with at Summit. How many people do you take through at a time? And you've got a group now. Do you have another group coming forward in the near future?
Good question. So this year, and historically, we've enrolled about 25 per year. And we've had about an 80% graduation rate. So I had 19 graduate, 5 have been placed, and 14 are looking for jobs. So if anyone's looking for an admin or associate consultant, reach out. I'd love to talk to you. And we haven't set our number or timeline for next year yet. So there's a couple things in flight. The first thing is that we're really committed to our current cohort. We haven't invested this entire calendar year into them. And so we don't want to lose focus, and we want to help them, more of them still land jobs. So that's our number one priority. Our second priority is that we are really invested in getting feedback and continual improvement. So we're actually in the process of doing retrospectives with our volunteers and collecting feedback through surveys to inform the planning process for next year. So once we get through all of that, we will set our number of, goal of enrollment number and timeline for next year. Typically we start in March, so I'm hoping we can still start in Q2, but that will all depend on what we're trying to do from a scaling perspective. So if you were at Summit, you heard me announce in the keynote that our dream is to enroll 100 people next year, but there's a lot of support and work that needs to go into that in order to make it happen.
Okay, so people can apply for your program, and
Yes.
they go through a process of approval.
The application window is not open yet. So if someone is
Okay.
interested in applying, I'd say follow us on social. So LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, X, and then we will announce when we open up that application window. We are in the process of revamping that as well in order to scale it up, but I would imagine that that opens up pretty soon here.
Okay, great. So any listeners out there who are looking for a Dynamics or Power Apps administrator, or entry-level consulting position, they can just reach out to you, and you can take them through the process.
Yep, happy to talk to them about it.
Okay. All right, Liz, I want to thank you for your time today and coming on Partner Talks to tell us about TechFluent, and I'm sure we'll be back to you to talk next year about that next group you're bringing through.
That would be great. Thanks so much, Rick, for having me on.
Bye for now.